Yeah, down my hair. Whatever. This is a pork and cheese muffin. 35, how much is this? 36K. Alright. I did just order the muffin, but all they can come up with was muffin with no pork and cheese, 36K. Yeah. So, this is my raspberry mix. This is what's left of the water I have. I'm not going to bother telling you how much coffee is, or how many varieties they have. The prices I'm not going to even deal with. Well, it's a tourist place, right? We're right up the lake. I was going to do this with a little bit more privacy upstairs, but it's upstairs is closed. So I'm going to have my pork thing. Go find that vending machine I saw yesterday. They wanted 5K for water, but they didn't give you back any change. Alright, so you put 6K in there, you've got like 2K notes, and you put 3 of them in there, they're not going to give you, the machine's not going to give you any change. So I saw that yesterday, and after reading that, I kept on walking. Because even if I pay the same price, you don't leave that thing without feeling you've been ripped off. Even if it's exactly the same price you pay anywhere else, right? So unless you definitely have like a 1,000. Hey, you know what? I do have a 5,000 note thing today. Cool. I'm definitely stopping at that machine. Okay, but that's on the other side of the lake. At this point, I would have done it anyway, losing the 1,000. So, I'm not even awake enough to fume. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna finish off my raspberry thing to make room for my hold on. I'm doing this with one hand. I'm not putting this thing down. To make room for my 3-in-1 coffee thing that comes with the coffee, the cream, and the sweetener. So I finish off the raspberry, get another supply of water, which is almost gone, so I can make my own frickin' coffee, because they've got this corner by the short you-know-what. Yeah, okay. This is my first morning in the new hostel, the most expensive hostel. Yeah, that's alright. The next one's going to be the cheapest one, and whatever, unless I get stabbed or something. Okay, I'm assuming that if it actually made it to Hostel World, it had to pass some level of something. At least be registered with the local authorities. I don't know. Because I've seen some places here that they should be paying people to stay there, you know? So it's like, yeah. So yeah, the next hostel is going to be the cheapest I could find on hostel, which I made a point of not going to because I figured, ooh, but you know what? This early bird caffeine addict walked across the lake to the closest Mickey D's to not get coffee. All right. Priorities, boys and girls, priorities. Yeah? Yeah. What's really what? Yeah. Okay, let's see what this old fart finds. I've got 4 new hostels on my list. This time, not being so picky about the price, since it's obviously based on something that, on issues that I don't give a damn about, right? So, on amenities or whatever that don't even come into my universe. All right. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna turn this off, eat this, finish off my raspberry, and go try to find some way to make my frickin' coffee. Oh, the exercise things. Hold on. I'm not awake and I'm kind of trying to fume and I can't even manage it. Okay, let's see. Can you see that? Hold on, let me see what I'm looking at. No. Hold on. Another exercise group. And there's another one just a few yards off. Let me see if I can. I've got a bad angle here, but it's a few yards off and they're pretty. Hello, okay, my face is in the screen. Pretty well established, very large following, and very loud music. Most of them are smaller than that, but I mean they're exercise groups, exercise clubs, every few yards, all along the lake. Some of them with the Tai Chi, some of them with circulation. Some of them just plain aerobics, whatever. Some of them, they're very decorative. They take out the fans, very decorative large fans, and go at it. Whatever. All kinds of exercise groups. Every few yards. I mean, from here, I can tell because I see movement, but I wouldn't be able to get it in this thing. I see another one that, the trees and whatever, but you couldn't see. I wouldn't be able to capture that. Every few yards, the whole new group. I guess it's not the national trend to sleep in after all, right? It's just a teenager thing. Teenager workers working in hostels, okay. So like teenagers everywhere, they got to crash and go bother them until like noon, and if you want to, get them to do anything. But old folks are old folks everywhere too, right? Early birds, up and at them, and they're all around the lake, walking, tai chiing, aerobicing, lifting weights, all kinds of stuff. So, whatever. Bit by bit, I start discovering these little things. So, of course, I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I'm learning as I'm going. I did a little research on Thailand. This was completely unexpected, so I've just got thrown into this thing. I don't know what the hell this is. What's going on? All right. Talk to you later.